I want to quickly talk about something that seems like many people have gotten wrong with modern dating, which is this focus on more short-term relationships versus long-term relationships. If you delve into human psychology, it seems that long-term relationships are a lot more fulfilling in general than short-term relationships. Now, of course, there will always be outliers. It's not like a golden rule that can't be broken. But in general, long-term relationships have way more meaning and fulfillment than short-term. And yet, a lot of people, specifically younger people, and even my generation, have been tricked into believing that short-term relationships are more meaningful, more impactful, but that's not really the case. Because when something's short-term, you can't really rely on that person to be there for you when you need them. You can't really rely on them to choose to grow with you over time. But with long-term relationships, provided you, of course, choose the right person, that's the most important thing here, at least that person will be by your side when life gets difficult. They'll grow with you, they'll evolve with you, and they'll stay loyal to you. Again, you need to choose the right person, but that's what will happen if you make the right choice. That is a lot more fulfilling than anything you could possibly get from a short-term relationship where that person's going to be gone as soon as things are no longer convenient for them. So if you're dating still, I urge you to really think about the impact of long-term relationships. I'm not saying you need to get married or anything like that, because that's getting the government involved in your relationship, which is questionable, but you can certainly find a long-term partner without going through all that legal nonsense. So it's important to try to find someone who can be there for you throughout life. It's one of the most meaningful and fulfilling things out there. And I encourage everyone to put a lot more time and conscious effort into trying to create one of these meaningful and fulfilling long-term relationships, because at least then you're creating something that will actually last.